Have you ever seen this symbol on a sewing pattern and been like, wait, what am I supposed to do? Don't worry, I've got you covered. In this video, I'm going to explain exactly what this symbol means, what it wants you to do, and 2 different ways you can make it happen. Hi, my name is Abby and I help absolute beginners make their very first piece of clothing. So if your goal is to start making your own clothes, then be sure to like and subscribe below because every single video on this channel is going to help you do just that. Now, let's talk about this symbol. When we get a sewing pattern, if you've opened one before, you might already know this, you'll typically only have half of the pattern pieces. So if we look at this, we see I have like this half of a top of a shirt, but where's the other half? Like this is the left, where's the right? Because clothing is symmetric, even like the dress I'm wearing today, this side, if I cut it down the middle, right, looks just like the other side. So what we do in sewing is we mirror. We use one pattern piece and we flip it so we get the whole piece of our clothing from one pattern piece. This just saves paper and you don't really need the whole thing when you can just use the one and flip it, right? Okay, so because we only have half the pattern pieces, then that pattern piece, when we need to mirror it so we get the other side, we call it cutting on the fold, okay? So does that make sense why we're doing this so far? I hope the answer is yes. If it's not, let me know below. Let's chat. I want to make sure this is clear. So now that we know that we only have half the pattern and we need to mirror it, what does cutting on fold really mean? Now, we could take this literally, which means that we would take a piece of fabric, we would fold it, and then we would take that pattern piece and along the edge where it has the cut on fold symbol, we lay that edge on the fold. So we're literally cutting this on the fold. So once our pattern piece is here, we will trace around it and then cut it out. And that's going to give us the entire front of our shirt all in one go. Now, this is a fast way to do this, and it does save you a little bit of time. But I personally don't recommend this. Because what happens if when you fold your fabric, the bottom layer shifts or moves or gets a wrinkle in it? Then when you trace and cut this out, that bottom piece, when you open it and you lay the fabric flat again, it's going to have a slightly different shape. That's not going to be a good time. You want your outfits to be symmetric from side to side, right? So a way that you can make sure that you cut out a symmetric pattern piece every time is to take your pattern piece, lay it on your fabric, trace out everything but the side that has the cut on fold symbol, but just mark the top and the bottom of that edge, okay? Now we take the pattern piece, which right now has the instructions, all the writing and whatnot facing up. So take it and flip it. Flip it over the edge that has the cut on fold symbol. Now all the text is facing down, and then we line up that edge with where it was before. And then we trace this all again. Now, when we cut this out, we're going to get the same thing as we did with the other technique, but this time we can guarantee the fabric was laying flat the entire time, so we're not going to get any weird unsymmetric shapes, okay? So I personally prefer this way. It takes a little bit longer, but I know I'm not going to mess it up because when I first started sewing, I was folding everything because that's what was recommended. And I messed up several projects and lots of meters of fabric because my bottom layer wasn't laying flat. So if you want to try it, go for it, but I warned you. Okay, so are there any other sewing pattern symbols that you would like me to cover in a future video? Let me know down below. And I've already put together some of the most common ones here, so be sure to check out this video now. Whatever you decide to do next, happy sewing!